Hi, and welcome to this video. We're going to start on our backs. Make sure you can feel at ease and comfortable. It's usually advised to keep the knees bent and the soles of your feet on the ground. Place one hand on your belly and the other hand on your chest. And take a few easy inhales and exhales. Noticing where in the torso you feel your breath the most. Now, slowly place your arms next to the body, and with the next inhale, we're going to lift the right arm up and overhead, and an exhale, lower the arm back down next to the hips, turning the head in the opposite direction. Inhale, lift the left arm, look up. Exhale, lower the left arm, look to the right. 3 times on each side. Inhaling, lifting one arm, looking up. Exhaling, lowering the arm, looking to the opposite side. With every inhale, notice how the chest and the ribs on that side expand, and on an exhale, how the chest and the ribs on the same side relax. It doesn't matter if the arms cannot touch the ground. What matters is that you open them as far up and back as your range of motion in the shoulder allows. And now, with the next inhalation, look up and lift both arms up and back. On an exhale, lower the arms down next to the hips. 3 times like this. Inhaling, expanding the chest, expanding the space between the ribs, and on an exhale, relaxing the chest, relaxing that space between the ribs. Inhale, lift and expand. Exhale, lower and relax. One last time. Deep inhalation, lift the arms up and overhead. And a complete exhalation, lower the arms, relax the back on the mat. With the next inhalation, slowly lift the hips, coming into the bridge pose. On an exhalation, vertebra by vertebra, lower the whole back and the hips down onto the ground. In your own pace, inhaling, lifting the hips, thrusting them up. Exhaling, slowly lowering and grounding them down. It doesn't matter how high you go up. What matters is that you synchronize the breath with the opening of the front body and grounding the body on an exhalation. One last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And now we're going to combine the last two movements. On an inhale, lift the arms up and above. Exhale, lift the hips as high as your range of motion in the lower back allows. Inhale here, hold the pose. And on an exhale, slowly lower both the hips and the arms. If you like, you can turn the head to one side. If not, keep the head looking up. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the arms, lower the hips all the way down. If you feel any pinching sensation in the lower back, bring the heels a little bit closer towards the hips. Or if you feel any pinching in the knees, walk the heels a little bit further away from the hips. Inhaling, rising with the arms. Exhaling, rising with the hips. Inhaling, holding the pose. And then an exhale, grounding down. One last time. Inhale, up and over it, feeling the expansion, the space you create in the ribs. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale all the way into the lower belly. And on an exhale, all the way out of the lower belly, grounding the whole back down. And slowly we're going to turn onto our knees and hands. So in your own comfortable way, come onto the knees and the hands, knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulder. On an inhale, let the belly drop, and on an exhale, pull the belly button in, shift the hips slightly towards the heels. Inhales, hips come forward, slight arch in the lower back, look forward. Exhale, pull the belly button in, round the back, shift the hips to heels. One more time. Inhale and exhale. With the next inhalation, lift the torso, lift the right arm up and the left one to the side, palm facing up. On an exhale, lower both hands to the back, bend from the hip. Inhaling, alternating arms. Left arm reaches up, right arm to the side. Exhale, bend from the hip, hands to lower back. You may turn the head to one side on the exhalation. On an inhalation, look forward. And an exhalation, turn the head over to the other side. Inhaling up, exhaling down. If it feels rather uncomfortable to bend down the hip, with the next exhalation, place the hands on the chest and stay with the body upright. Inhaling, one arm up, other arm to the side. Exhale, both hands on the chest. Inhale, lift both arms all the way up, and now you can use your combination on an exhale. Either hips down to the heels, hands towards the lower back. Inhaling, thrusting the hips forward, lift the arms up. Exhaling, hands on the chest, hips to heels. Inhale, lift one last time, arms all the way up. Slight back bend, and on an exhale, hands on the chest or the lower back. For the last pose of the day, grab a chair or a cushion and find your comfortable seated position. With your feet firmly on the ground and your back upright, take a deep inhale, close the left nostril, inhale through the right, lift the chin up. On an exhale, close the right nostril, exhale through the left, lower the chin parallel to the mat. Inhale, close the left, open the right nostril, lift the chin all the way up. Exhale, close the right, open the left nostril, lower the chin down. This is the energizing breath work. Inhaling through the right nostril, lifting the chin up, expanding the chest, allowing for more air to come in. And on an exhale, closing the right nostril, letting all the air out through the left, bringing the chin parallel to the mat. A few more times. Inhaling through the right, like you're sipping for air in. And on an exhale, closing the right nostril, exhaling through the left, chin parallel to the mat. One last time. You got this. Inhale through the right. Notice the air streaming down into the body, all the way into the lower belly. And on an exhale, closing the right nostril, opening the left, exhaling the last bit of air from the lower belly. Good. Relax the hands and take a few breaths here, noticing how you feel after this short practice. Thank you very much for watching, and if this felt good and you would like more, please subscribe.